starting the stream. Oh, we'll see. We shall see. Like the letter C. Why, I don't know. But we shall see it. Okay, this is pretty loud, but that's yeah. That's a notification that I am live. Here it is. Interesting. Incredibly interesting observation. Hello. It seems like we do be streaming, which is very good. Pop out this chat. TikTok and stuff like that. Twitch lives. I'm not. Why am I? Modifying. I think this one is better. Yes, and lights less, which is cool. Okay, there it is. Hello. We are live. What's new? Don't care. What are we doing today? We are gonna continue working on the OpenAPI parser. OpenAPI, yes. I don't know why it sounded weird when I said it. Now let's write a nice. This is live, like this. I think this works. Yes, great. That's exactly what I wanted. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, I need to write a Discord message and then we can start working. I liked how they hit into other tab. What the other thing? I don't think it's tab. This is actually a great idea. I liked. Thank you. What are we doing today? Good questions. Continuing. No, we're not continuing. Let's see, we did parameters. Now for post, we need to do request body. And this is like references. Working on handling references. Is that how you spell them? Probably. References. I need to check. References. Working on handling references. Yeah, the end. Waste. Today. Starting for parsing preferences to be able to parse. What are response? What is schemas? References. So can parse body and response schemas. I think I like that. I don't know if I should be more energetic or less energetic, or whatever the fuck in between. Good questions, eh? Good question. Request body. Actually, I think I need this. Parsing references. Wait, parse body and response field. Working on parsing references. I think I like that. Sure. Right. Confirm. References in schemas. So we can parse request bodies and request and response. Request and response bodies. Hell yeah. Actually, I think I have clear. I wonder where I put that. I don't probably here. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I could mark it down. How do I want to put it? So today is 25 02 21 and we are doing open up input this there's gonna be a touch place and then code 20. Okay, perfect. And then copy paste this and just it from there. It would be nice if we could remove this from here, but it's fine. So open API. Let's see. So let's go through what we've done last stream. So we want to be able to parse these. Okay, let's start from the beginning. What is OpenAPI? So OpenAPI is like a specification which you can write that's gonna give other people or yourself and other teams on your job the ability to know what any endpoints that you have take and what they return. So what they receive and what they return. So the schema that the body that they can get, for example, they need to have it's gonna be an object and they need to have an app name, enable some domains, network, a slug, and so on and so forth. And they are gonna return, okay, this is what they're gonna, and they're gonna return error response maybe, or nothing if it's okay, or in this case, they're gonna, I think, also return nothing since it's okay. Stuff like that. Actually, I think this one does return. Yes, this one, for example, on OK returns a list response, which returns an array, which says this is an object. So last stream, what we did was we parsed some of the stuff. We started from paths and then parsed this and then on. So these are the paths or endpoints, I guess, would be the better name, or what I'm gonna call them. And for each endpoint, you can have multiple like methods like post, delete, get, push. No, I don't think you have push. Doesn't matter. Put, yes, you have put and stuff like that. And you have other stuff like, for example, parameters. So that's I think we parsed last time. So we have parameter in this app name machine blah 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 post. We have parameter. So here, if we go and see the post apps, app name, and so on and so forth, we see the parameters that are parsed. It's like an app name and an optional machine ID. And that's because here an app name is required and machine ID is also required, but it says optional here. Huh. Machine ID required. Huh. See, now this is interesting. This is not something I caught before. Oh, no. I know it's not. So here is an example spec that even even more minified one, or I guess the only change between this and the mini is that I think I on purpose changed this to false. Yes, if we set for testing, if we return if I could spell, return it to true, you can see that they both are required, but I wanted to check how I handle falses. Anyways, and you see, in this, we are gonna take the response and then the all this data here, parameters and stuff like that, and build a fetch a fetch wrapper that's gonna allow us to call any of these routes, and we know on compile time, I guess, with type definitions what we need to pass and how it's gonna go. I also am thinking about adding stuff like ZOD verification or stuff like that, but I need to check if I want to actually add that, since I'm still not sure. But it's easy to add after, because I'm gonna have to parse all of this in TypeScript and also then JavaScript land as well. Now, today what we are gonna be working on is, as I said, on handling references, because all of these paths, when they return a response, for example here, when you list the apps, response has all the responses, 200, blah, 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 blah. And the schema is a reference to, in this case, this schema in the same file, but it can be another file, but we're not gonna even think about that because I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna even be able to do that. So I'm gonna guess that every time it's a hashtag, it's this file, and if it's anything else, I'm just gonna put unknown here. So that's what we need to parse. So the question is, do we want to parse the response first or the request? Get post has both request and response, so I think I'm gonna do both here. I think there's also more info if you go into the spec. I don't wanna lie, but I think, but it seems like I'm thinking wrong. There's something reason. Huh. Okay, then I don't know. Let's see. So I think we wanna parse this one in particular. So let's do this. We are gonna call it not that. Example API spec body. Okay, yeah, request. So we're gonna delete everything that we don't need except the path. So we don't need this one, and we don't need the get one, I think, because this is in post. Yes, perfect. And we need these components. Now this is where it gets tricky. Request body. I would love to parse other request bodies, but this is a library for me, so I'm gonna start with what I need and then slowly add more stuff. Because I'm like 99% sure you can just put this thing just inline here, but they didn't want to do that, which is fine. And I'm maybe there's a reason they didn't want to, or maybe it's required to be this way. I don't know, and I'm not gonna figure it out. I'm just gonna work on it. But I guess since it's in schema, I would guess that it's gonna be the same type stuff as here, type and blah blah blah. And if it has a ref, then it's not a type, and so on and so forth. So request body. Now params. Oops. Can I do this? That would be great. Is this enough space? I think it is. To see what I wanna do. Perfect. Okay, so request body. That's in post, so a route has parameters and has then well, I don't want to incorrectly type it, it wouldn't be the first time. Request body, which is type route request body. Okay, and then what is that? It's gonna have a description string, maybe it's an optional description, I don't know, nor do I care in this case. Then if it's required, boolean, again optional, probably not probably, I think it probably not optional though, that's what I want to say, probably not optional, optional. Oops, I didn't put this to live chat, so God knows when I would see the messages, if there were any. And then content. Now, I would love to say that I'm never gonna look at what the specification for this is, because I don't want to even, I don't want to do it. I want to try to make this all work without ever looking at the specification, just by looking at this example. Because again, this is more for me than for anyone else, and if people need it, it's it's there, I guess. I don't think, yeah, it's there. It's let's see, content. Okay, that's certainly optional. It's some string, but I don't know. And type body content. So gonna be schema, and then it's gonna be schema. Oops, OpenAPI schema. Now OpenAPI schema is gonna be an interesting type. It's gonna either be a ref string or type, and then we have to list all the types. Thankfully, for now, we are gonna do stuff like this. If it's an object, it's gonna have properties. And it's gonna be a record of string and schema. Okay. Then if it's a string, and then it can be stuff like, I hate this. Okay, and it can be string or boolean, I think. Okay, boolean. Okay, perfect. Okay, there. So if it's a reference, then we need to find the reference. If it's of type object, we know it has properties, and if it's of type string or bool, it's just that type, string or bool, or boolean. Yeah, not much of a difference, but sure. Now, let's see. We have this. Okay, we don't need B. Truthfully, I don't think there's a difference, but that doesn't seem to me like there's a difference. This is the way to check it. That. That. Okay, the only difference. Okay, perfect. There's no difference. And we are gonna not be checking for differences anymore. Spec request. Okay, yes, there's only this. So no parameters, which is fine. Makes sense. And then we are gonna check what? Then we need to work on request body. It's gonna just be request here, because that's the only thing we can have. Content. By this standard, it seems like we can have multiple stuff, but I'm only gonna respect the JSON one and not the other ones, because I don't want to, which I think is fine in this case. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Huh. how do I do this? So if metadata at request body extends request body, okay, then we can do type parse. Okay, fucking hell. Just bothering me. Oh my god. Undefined. Perfect spelled. Like every time. Parse request body. That's not where you put that. Put that here, and then you have request body, and this is gonna be parse request body, and this is gonna have request body is stance request body, and okay, I also like to put it this way because it just looks nicer. Now you have the request body. If request body, like this, request body, stand, content description. Okay. 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 Content stands. So this is, if it does extend that, and this is where we get into some stuff. Like, you should probably check that before calling parse. That's what I feel like. We want to pass this maybe. Okay. Body content. Body content, and this is the body content. Contents, maybe. I don't like when they're just S apart. Request body contents. Request body, and this request extends request body contents. If it does, metadata at request body content extends this, then we are gonna do parse. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, yes. Okay, I think that's fine. I think so, at least I don't have a clue. Sure. Not complicated at all. So, request body at, and then application JSON stands body contents. We do this, otherwise we do fine. Which makes sense. I think it makes sense. I don't have a clue, bro. JSON is this. Oops. Like this. Here, let's do JSON. Okay, and this needs to be here. JSON body. JSON body content. And then we do that. JSON body content. And it has a schema. Okay. Now we are getting somewhere. Now we have to have a parse schema. don't we? So parse JSON schema. Okay, so first I don't like this. Feel like it should be like parse request body should take this or undefined and then should be this should be request body, and then this is gonna be I should parse body by doing content. Really, why? Maybe probably because it's undefined. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. Here, and we're literally gonna do the same thing here. Extends undefined. Extends undefined. We are gonna do defined. Otherwise, we are gonna do what? Something else. I need to check if content extends this. Find. It's gonna be request body. Okay, that makes more sense. Then request body at content extends undefined. Probably because undefined. If this extends, this is contents. Then we're gonna do this otherwise undefined. Again, not that. Here, if content, we have type parse JSON, parse JSON schema, parse JSON, so schema. No, wait, we can just parse schema. I don't know, parse JSON schema. I feel like that's easier to explain. Extends open schema. Okay. Now we need to check if that thing here at JSON stands this. If it does, parse JSON schema of this at schema. Otherwise, we're undefined. Perfect. Very perfect, my mouse. Now, if schema is type of ref, schema type ref, here, schema type ref, no, fuck. If ref, yeah, schema, nope, shit. Schema ref. Aha, okay, I know how to do this. Okay. Like this. Type ref. Like this. And then we can object like this, and then up a schema, and then simple, I guess. So like this. Okay. Then I can do if schema extends ref schema ref if schema extends schema object ref object schema extends simple never. Okay, now let's see, what does this return? Does it even return anything, is my question. Okay, it does. Okay, now request, perfect. Ref. So yes, it's ref. Now that means that here we need to pass the whole OpenAPI spec. Okay. Huh. How do we do that? It's a genius question. Let's think about it. Huh. Huh. Because what's this, bro? Check if key exists. Actually, let's just use the normal one. Check if key exists. Damn. Yes, this, please. That's a good question. I don't know actually how I'm gonna do this. That's why we're here to figure it out. Now, to get this, the simple one should be actually pretty simple, where it's just the type, because it's string or boolean, and we know how to parse both of these. We can parse JSON scheme object there. Here we can do that. Oops, scheme. Huh. TypeScript. Huh. Huh. How do I do that? Reference. Arbitrary path. So we need to be able to parse this somehow, and then get this and get the schema from there. Just a genius level ability. Okay. I love it. Schema. Spec. Open. Spec. Run the file. I'm gonna be. You know what? No, it cannot be undefined. Fuck that. Schema and the spec. Specification. Spec. What do we do? Let's have a sample. That's exactly how I want to do. So for now, let's see. We are gonna have some const. That's gonna have A, B, a string, sure. And then plus. I forgot to turn this off, which is great, but doesn't matter because I moved it to the correct screen. And C, D, E, F. Okay, and then we're gonna do as const, and then we're gonna do type obj, type of obj. Okay, and we can do this. There's this here. Okay, perfect. Now, what do we do? What do we do indeed? So we need to somehow have a type get field of some t and then some keys. It's like a string. Extends string. It's gonna be t at k. Doesn't matter to me. So type which one is a is get field of t. That's the object, and then a. Okay. Now, my thing is, I want to be able to do a/b, and that's obviously not gonna work. So, So, have this, and we're gonna have inner, get field inner, and then we're gonna have current key and remainder stands string. No. Extends key of t. Okay. Because we're gonna lie to it a lot. Get inner tk. Well, not tk, yeah. We somehow need to be able to get like the current blah blah, but we're gonna get to that. Actually, let's get to it right now. Never. Type get current key of t of k extends string. I like this formatting better for some reason. K extends infer key. Okay, full key or deep key. Let's call it that. And then we can call this key and then oops, infer for rest. Okay. Otherwise, never. No. Yeah, never. And then get reminder. If a remainder, return remainder, and then we're gonna do get current key, okay, and then get remainder key, okay. Yeah, it does. You are just thinking incorrectly. Current key is if current key stands key of t. Great. If it doesn't, never. If it does, then we can do what? Get field inner of t at k, get current key, and then get current key, get current key, get current key, current key, no, remainder, reminder. How the fuck does this? Hello, thank you. And then get reminder key. Okay, but now, if how the fuck does this? Hello, thank you. Remainder extends never t, otherwise we do this. Does this make sense? A. It should work, but it doesn't. It should probably be deep key, probably here. And here never, yes. Why is this never? Is it extends? Extends. Okay, perfect. It doesn't work. Type v hello. No, I can never do that. Okay. Maybe. Okay, it works fine. So it should get. It should get it correctly, I feel like. Only if it's here. Search face. Well, at least no, it's not search face, which is good. Then what is it? It returns early get field inner, which returns like wanna return remainder. Remainder is never. Okay, why the fuck is remainder never? Okay, makes sense why remainder is never. No, wait, where? Current key extends never. Okay. But it never. Fuck. Okay, fuck. Deep key is gonna return that. Current key. Get current key. And this is never. This is never gonna be never. Okay, deep key. Stands string. Do this, otherwise we return never. No. Get current key, remainder. Get remainder can be this, and this can also be never or whatever. What's current key? So I'm guessing we're again here. Current key is A. So that means we're not here, we're here. Let's do reminder. Here. Huh. We are here. Then it is never. Extends. It's not. So here we are T or A or Z. Fuck, I cannot do never then. Void, no void is a valid type. I mean, never is an invalid type. Check. Check if type extends never TypeScript. Key of extender. Okay, let's see. Huh. Two. Okay. Next time is. So I think, from what I understand here, is that I need to do this, and then it's gonna work. It lied, which was great news. Maybe. Extends. Okay. We are on the correct path. A, should be. Oh, perfect. I can do this. C, D. As such makes sense. E. Oh, that's so good. Okay, we did it. We did it. Did it. Ugh. Okay. So we have this, and that's that. I want to get this into a separate file. The file is so hard to. Nah, I lied. You're gonna put it all in a single file. Fuck having clean code. Fuck that shit. Clean code is for the hashtag noobs. Get. How do we say this? Get not random, but like field. I'm gonna just put get field and here because funny hahas, and maybe I can. As you can see, I cannot here. Nope, such. Let's see. So JSON schema, as we said, for reference requires what now? What does it require is my question. I really have zero clue. Spec extends spec. Okay, and do we want the spec first or the schema first? I feel like it doesn't matter really, but spec kind of makes more sense. I don't have a clue, but for me it makes more sense. Like this is the object we are working on, so I want it to be first. Is my explanation for it. Probably not a good explanation, but that's certainly an explanation I have. Oops, spec. Yeah, that's correct. And then this is T. Okay, now here, since it's a ref, then we'll have schema at ref extends. No, like this. Hashtag slash for path. Never, please. And then path. What I need to do is then just parse JSON schema on spec, and the schema is gonna be get field. So like this, bro. Get field. Spec path. Yes. Yeah, that's also what we need to do, but that requires. So what we're gonna probably do is like this: parse schema ref, and this is gonna be a schema ref, and then this is gonna be field, and this is gonna be path. Oh no, we can just get path, and then spec as well, for fuck's sake. Extends string. I think that we can do that here. And string ref spec schema path. Yes. And then if field extends, if field extends schema open schema, then we're gonna go parse recent schema on the spec and field. Otherwise, we're just gonna do never have I ever. That's what we're gonna do. Schema. Why do I pass the schema here? I don't need the schema. I lied. Yeah, because that makes sense. This is just like the ref. That's the only thing in the schema that's necessary here. I already get a never. Can I just path components schemas create objects? Let me just let's test. I wanna sneeze so bad. Type that is type of example. Type one is who knows. Get field of z, and then what this? Like this, I think. Read only type object properties app name blah blah. This should then work, it seems. So why does it not work? Well, probably this. What's the field? So I'm gonna guess field does that's not how you spell doesn't extend. No. Schema. Why does it not extend it? Such a phenomenal question. But really, why does it not extend it? Read only. It will be the first time this is the reason. So. How interesting. Type object. Nice, sure. Type. Cool, sure. Is inline extends schema. So false. This is how you do it. It does extend, so it just lied to me. That's just great. Motherfucker. Let me just check something, guys. Okay, so it does extend it, but here it doesn't extend, which is great. Extends schema. So, oops, false. I just know exactly what it was. This is top 100%. It said extends API scheme. What? Oh my god. It's still true. Yeah, that's because. And this. Okay. Let's do this. And then that's because. What does make sense? Does it have another Does not make sense. True. But the JSON schema. Okay. This is. Okay, here. What? This is probably the what? Nope. Again, it's never and not the message put here. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm stupid. This is why it doesn't. Oh my fucking god, I'm stupid. Oh, this is just great. Oh my god. Don't mind me, please. I'm stupid. This makes sense. Okay. Key in key of schema. Just to make sure. Properties. Properties. Yes, and then parse JSON schema. Properties. Because I don't want to type that much. At K. Rapid scheme. And then I need the spec as well. Just can I? Oh, it's still motherfucker. Spec. I think it's not assignable to API schema. Oof. Why is it being an asshole? I don't understand this. Property is not assignable to type of read only. Okay, first of all, I don't know if it needs to be read only. That's on me. Second of all, okay, sure, spec. String number symbol is not. Oh my fucking god. Okay, like this. Extends open schema. This, otherwise, never. Sure. Fuck it. Now this is gonna return the correct types, which makes sense. Was subdomain boolean. Yes. No. Does it have required or something like that? Probably does, doesn't. I'm not gonna check. Spec required. Huh. It really does not require it, eh? Huh. Option? Option. Optional request body. Okay, so we can have an optional request body, but not an optional type here. So that's fine with me. I think I don't mind. Now I have the request. So this is how it looks. Parameters and request, and then I also want to do response. What response do I want to return though? Is my question. Like, do I want it as a loop between like, hey, this is the response? For sure, you can get Do you want to return it as an object same as the other thing? That's my question. And what I mean by that is like, if you look at this, I think I have this info. When we do a response, it has 201, 400, and so on and so forth. Like, do you want to return like this type, or if it should be something like 201, this, or 400, and then blah blah blah. That's my question. Or like like code 200 content, or like response this, or body, like body, and then 400, and then it's gonna be a error, blah blah blah. I think I like this one more. I don't like tuples at any point in time. Okay. Also, let's remove this. There's no need for this stuff. Here, I also don't feel per schema. I think that's fine. So. I don't need this anymore. Now I need response. A response here. It's responses. I can have multiple ones. How crazy and unexpected. Responses is type res OpenAPI route responses right after response, which is some type of responses, is a record of string and response. Again, like this, again, optional. And it's gonna have description. Again, probably optional, and content for just body content, contents. Body contents. Yeah. So instead of request, it's gonna be body contents. And then this is again not request body, but general body content. Because it's the same deal here. And then response is gonna be one of options. Parse request. Parse response. Response body. Responses. Like that. Response. Let's go from here. Let's see. Response body spec responses. Now, if you have some responses, then what do we need? That's the key. So for each key, how did we do that here? Key. This is gonna be response code in key of response body responses. We are gonna do parse response type. Okay, parse responses type parse response body, and practically just put that here. And then what are we gonna do? Not implemented yet. What are we having here? Parse responses. We are gonna have spec and then responses at response code. Yes. Response code. Yes, application JSON. So it's this. Then we have response. Response is we have content. Response stands undefined response at content extends that quest route body contents. Yes, contents. Okay, makes more sense. Undefined. Then reset JSON, and then the parse JSON schema is response schema, and this is the problem of type of pass. Oops, responses. Like key, no, status code, response code, body, yeah, sure. Let's see this as response. 201 or 400, and maybe field doesn't extend OpenAPI schema. Schema. It's a reference field. Field doesn't extend. Field. Okay, let's do 2 responses. Response 0. What? 0. Okay, but I'm stupid. 400. Read only object, blah blah. Components, schemas, means. That's because we don't have means status code. Like 99% we don't have that. Okay. Spec. Not that one. Spec. Status codes. Yes, please. Copy paste that here. Please. In that case, please return me the field. Nope. Field. Why does it not satisfy? Object properties. Is it any of this? No, ref type this probably. Yep, type object description. Type object description. Type. Huh. So what I'm guessing is this is the problem. That really. Is it error? No, which one? What the fuck is that? Yes, I think it is actually error. That's my bad. Object. Details. Type object deprecated. Type object deprecated. Details. Type. Then it's like unknown object. That's just great. Shite. Then on me, to do this, and then properties. Oof. If properties extends properties, type. Wait. Really? Properties. What? Properties is like that. Like this, and then if puppy scheme object properties, and then if hello Aditya, I'm sorry if I butcher. I'm sorry if I butcher your name, and now I need to drink water because forgot how to speak. How are you doing? Fuck properties. If visit undefined, no, it's record. No, no. Glad to see you're doing great. And that's just great. There's other records. So I'm currently making an OpenAPI parser, but like a very fucked up one, where I want to parse it in TypeScript, so I get all the nice autocomplete without having to generate any types, because all the libraries I've seen generate a TypeScript file, those .ts files. They generate those, and then you use those for autocomplete. And I was like, I can do better. I don't want to do generating steps, so I want to be able to parse this file in particular, this OpenAPI spec, OpenAPI spec, and use it in my program. And I hope to be able to do that. And then I also have to do all the parsing in JavaScript client as well, but we are gonna get to that when we get to that. We are now doing the fun part. Is there something like not the record? PF. Okay, I think that works. That works. And details. Nothing in particular. I'm just some web app that I want to be able to spin fly.io machines on, and I just they don't have a JavaScript library, but they do have this open API spec. So I was like, let me try to build something around it, and then also like has experience working on this, because I love working with this TypeScript stuff. In particular, this type of stuff, like working with fancy types and stuff like that. And hopefully, it's open source, so you can see the code, but I don't want to handle the open source because people have too many requests and I don't want to be bothered. I usually make stuff for me and then publish it and be like, hey, if you want to use it, here it is. If it doesn't work, not, can't help much. How do I put this? Any. How to set, how to, is, Uh, unknown object. Probably this. T and okay, I'm just gonna do this then. I could probably just do a string or can will this make it simpler? A symbol. Nope. Haven't tried it. Not. I'm not a big user of AIs. I've heard it's good, but it's not as good as they said it's good. But other than that, I don't really know. I only know from what Theo on T3 said. Other than that, don't have a clue. I don't know. I'm not a fan of AIs in general. I think they're fine for some stuff. I don't like them for programming because then I don't learn as much. And while it is suffering, I learn much more through that suffering than if I didn't suffer and try to learn. So, yeah. I mean, this is the most correct, but I don't think they care. We're just gonna do this. That means we can just loop this back to string. Oops, string. What do you think about it? Have you used it? Because I'm using standard VS Code. I see people using cursor all the time. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it looks the same, but somehow it looks weird. It has this sidebar navigation, but the buttons are on top here, on this Explorer part. And that weirds me out so much. Okay, this is gonna look ugly either way, it seems. Why is it this? Why isn't it? Is that unknown? Does that mean unknown? Can I just put that? That would be great. Not have Pluto. I mean, if it doesn't have properties, doesn't it mean it's just an empty object? Not object. I know there's some warning I always get when using object. I feel like this is actually better. Yeah, let's do that. Type string. That's good. Yeah, I saw people use it for research. It had that thinking button, and also like other ones have that thinking button, and it's like searches the web as much as possible, and it's like here is everything I've learned instead of you. And well, I think that's a good use case for like programming. I also like feel like learning how to search and research is also an important part. So I'm always like, is it good that I'm not using it? Is it bad that I'm not using it? Should I use it? Like, am I falling behind? But I'm like, yeah. I feel like I can, because of not using it, search for any problems much more quickly. But then again, don't know. Haven't competed with people. Let's see, A2. This seems correct to me. Request response parameters. Let's use the big example. It's not. Hey, mini. What's the difference between this one and this one? Don't have a clue, bro. This one is 3 lines. That's the difference. Uh, type array. Okay, I need to handle that. See, this is good. It tells me everything I didn't know. Like an array, for example. Where is an array? I know it's somewhere here. It's in get, I think. Response, yep. You go in here. This is an array. Thank you. Schema array items is just gonna be nope, but this I'm gonna guess this cannot be null, but I've been wrong before, so who knows? I need to parse unknown type. Yeah. Registration scheme. I've seen that. Like my coworkers use cursor, and like whenever have to use their computer or something, it's so weird when they're like, "Oh, I use this," and I'm like, "This is like the third time they try the same thing and it didn't work, and I removed it, and they're still trying to do it." So that's good. That's good. Wait, fuck here. Okay, I need this type array. Yes, array. That was the array. And then parse JSON scheme. Items, yep. Up and spec. Oh, let me see what's happening. Oh, let me. I just have to check some audio message. Okay, I'm back. I hope. Let me check. Can I hear myself? Okay, I can hear myself. That's good. Let's see. There is a stat that shows the number of commits has increased plus delete, and same copy pasted code has also increased. Makes sense. I feel like when it gets stuck in a loop, it sucks very badly, like the AIs. But when they don't get stuck in a loop, they can like give nice feedback, nice responses. Okay, I need to mute myself. I don't want to hear myself. Let's see. Does this still not work, or is it? Nope, not that. I keep forgetting which one I'm testing. Properties object, properties apps. I'm gonna guess it's the. Why does it not work? Is my question. Okay. Let's see. 200 object. This is the only one that made sense. Then not. Just change it here. No, I did change it. Okay, so it's not me. Whose fault is it then? Hey. Well, let's see. Book this part. Type who. And then get everything but the response. I don't need this or this, I think, or this probably. Type who is who extends open spec, no, schema, row false, so it's false. Who at properties, oops, at total labs, it doesn't. Real integer, that's because we don't have an integer. Okay, that's also me. Now it should work. Yes, oh my fucking god, there's so many. Okay, now it extends. That's good. Let's see, it's read-only apps, it's an array of these. And then this. And then read-only app name, blah blah blah. Status code body. Okay, I don't need this read-only ones, brother. Please remove. Please. Parse JSON schema properties. And I should probably write about or something like that. Yeah, unwritable. It is writable. Okay, my bad. I'm going to make an app that is kind of an aggregator that lists all the box cricket, pickleball, bowling, go-kart, mini golf, air hockey. Want to make platform for sports and recreation. Oof. Well, like, do I want to just list the places, or what exactly do I want to have there? Because, like, what are you aggregating is the question. Like, just a list of all the places, or I'm guessing that's the only thing you can have there. Like, hey, these are the places, these are the stats, or maybe something like that. Or like the information about it, that's different. Or maybe you can have both, I guess. Like for aggregation, I would just like have a cron job or a function that runs every hour or every day that just goes through Google Maps and just like scrapes all of it, or like uses the APIs for that and just stores it somewhere in your database. You need to like format it nicely for your database, but you see what you need, like the name, the when it's open and closed and stuff like that. Uh, and then like you can build it in whatever you want. Like no need for it to be in TypeScript. I mean, if you are the best at TypeScript, you should do TypeScript, of course. If you like more Java, do Java. Whatever you like, do it in that because you want to at least have fun doing it. That's the point. Huh. Ah, so they can like book and stuff. Okay. Certainly for like the list of places you're gonna need to like probably use okay. Well, if you don't want people or like companies to, so there are two options. Like either the companies that are like mini golf or whatever come to your platform and like make an account and set up business through you, and then allow people to like uh, book a time there. That's like one way. In which case, like it's a completely different system. Uh, if you want that, well, you're gonna want to make it like very modular, like not there, here and there. What would I do? Because almost in quotation marks work on something like that. So you would probably want to allow like users to like have either a business account or a personal account. On a personal account, they can book stuff. On a business account, they get booked. Now, you can have like one user can have multiple organizations that they have. For example, if I have two mini golfs, I can have both under one user or under multiple users. That's on you how you want to make it. Then stuff booking. That's like probably the hardest part because like, do you want to fill the dates and then what do you want to do exactly there? Like I had yeah, almost like worked on in a company that does something, some booking stuff, and we were talking there like, how would I do that? Like, do we want to have a list of all the dates that are free, or do we want to have a list of all the dates that are not free, and then what exactly do we want to do? Like that's a specific implementation that you can just like choose and go with it. I don't think it matters that much. I don't think there's much I can talk about there. Like paying, you probably want to take a few percent from them. Be like, hey, you're going through my platform. I take a percent, half a percent, 3%. I don't know what the usual one is. You probably want to cut it by some margin. So if like others are doing 5%, you probably want to do like 4 or 4.5 or like 3 or whatever, because you want a reason for people to go to your platform and stuff like that. Again, I don't know. That's my opinions. I hope for the best. Does this look correct? Let's recheck now. Integer. Okay, integer is certainly not a type we have. Where is the parse simple ones? Schema type. Okay. You're just gonna do this. Okay. No, they're just being assholes. Let's do this. Okay, if it extends something like integer, you're just gonna do number, otherwise schema type. Schema type. Okay, that's what we wanna do. Because we just wanna like customize the ones that we need to customize, not all of the ones that are there to be customized. Also, that should be okay. No, I lied. We can't just do that. This needs to be a type, I think. Oh, that's sad. But yes, this needs to be a type. Did you post a link or something? Because if you did, I don't see it, and I don't know how to get to see it. Oh my god, I hate YouTube. Bec- let's see the website. Aha, okay, it's Indian. Okay, book your games. And that's exactly what I need to do. That's it. Okay, it doesn't leak anything. That's good. So this is the website, I guess. I hope. I hate Google. I don't know what it says anywhere. Okay. So like it says this, and then it just does. You can book your games, tournaments, and stuff like that. Huh. Okay. Well, you can certainly make a better design because this one is not that great. and you can probably like, yeah, like the design is everything. Like I don't think people care how it works in the background as long as it works and looks good. That's important. I understood. But I'm saying you can make a much better website. Like you just need to make it look better, and you're already winning. Just modernize it. Keep with the colors. Colors are nice, but just like better design, and you won. And I don't know if they have an app, but an app is probably also good. Like you can try a mobile design, like having like mobile website, genius idea, like a responsive website that looks good on mobile. But I think people also like general apps. Though I don't know. I feel like people like apps, but God knows what people like. I don't. I certainly don't. Let's see. Let's see. If this looks good, I'm just gonna commit it because after this I can just like start working. I think. Const API spec full const spec. Let's see it lag. It's so funny that you need that. Lol. Oops. Full. Full. So, did I open? Same thing. Why does it do that? That's my question. Because I don't think it makes sense to do that. Yeah, that's smart. Like make an app. I feel like people like apps. Like especially if it works good, they love it. Because I would much rather use an app than like a browser on my phone. And like if I'm looking for stuff like that with my friends, I'm probably on the phone. Yeah, I guess that's that. But what the fuck? Does this look good? Let's see what's incompatible, motherfucker. Motherfuck. Property required is missing in type. Will require description scheme. No, I don't stream daily. I stream whenever I remember. I do want to stream daily, but I stream sometime for a while, and then I just forget to stream for like 3 months, and then I'm like, oh shit, I need to stream, and then I go and stream if I remember, and then the cycle repeats, and it doesn't go well. Include deleted. Okay, let me just get that. Okay. Required parameters. So when it doesn't have required, did I not put it? It's not. I feel like I'm blind, bro. Okay. Yes, I am on X. I also have a Discord. I also stream on Twitch, and I stream on a lot of places. I'm gonna copy paste this message because I know the stream element doesn't work. I also have a Twitter, but I do need to get a link for that separately. Twitter. Let's go. I don't think it's that. I think it's that. I'm not logged in. Of course, I'm not logged in. Let me just. Bloop. Yeah. And this is me on Twitter. Okay, that is linked. There should be commands here, but I don't think they work, so I'm gonna try them. Yeah, they don't work. Also have Twitch, same username, Maki325, and stuff like that. Whenever someone asks, I just like, I did not repost. Why did I repost this? When did I repost this? Undo repost. Certainly didn't want to repost that. Would that I checked? The fucker. Why did I undo it? Okay, I still don't need to go. That's good, that's good. What's wrong? What's wrong? Required. There's some required somewhere. And this. It should make it not yell at me. It does make it not yell at me. And now, if only I could get the whole fucking type, that would be great. But I guess what I'm gonna do is just like... what's the word for that? Just test it out, and if it's wrong, not my fault. And if it's not wrong, great. My fault, exactly. It's only my fault if it works correctly. I like that. I should probably commit all of this. Except this. I'm not gonna be committing this. A full, a mini. I'm probably gonna have this, but we'll see. Well, I'm gonna have that right now, so there's no need for me to see. It sounds so funny when I say it. It sounds like I'm trying to rhyme. I'm just gonna do a string. Should I do string? String. I think you can do that. String. That way I don't have to like infer it. No, I like this. Yeah. Thank you for following me. If I'm streaming, you can come in, ask questions and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna remember to check in. As I said, I barely remember to stream, let alone do anything else. But thank you. Let's see. I need to commit this. Let's ignore this. Oh. Okay. Okay. I mean, all in all, doesn't look that bad. Thank you very much for subbing. Glad I could help whenever. Glad to help whenever I can is what I wanted to say, but my brain again doesn't work, which is such. This is mini. It's not gonna be called mini, I guess. I don't think there's any need for any of that either. I mean, is there a need for this? Not really. Let's remove that as well. So I removed that, made it not required, and then parsed the body and the thingy magic. But did I make the body optional? That's the question, because I remember saying it can be optional. That's the only thing I didn't do, I think. Required, yes. Request. If it extends undefined, I can make it optional or something. How do I make the other thing optional? I know I make something optional. Not exactly, I don't have a fucking clue, but I don't know how it's something. I mean, sure. Okay, go. Thank you for subbing again and stuff like that. See you next stream then. Oof, I'm gonna also go very soon. Okay, I need to go now. It's very soon. Okay, let's see. Let's finish this quickly because I need to go. This needs to be optional. How do I make it optional? Like this, and this is how you make it optional, but how do I make it optionally optional? I mean, okay. This doesn't matter if it's optional here, does it? I know it. Like if it's undefined, no, it doesn't matter here. Actually, yeah. I'm just gonna make it if it's content. This stands or content. Okay, it's here. Content required true. If it's required true, then if it's required true, it stands. Otherwise, it's that or undefined. This is great. Okay, now first some fast check if it's okay. I mean, let's look at it like this way. I can't look at it this way because I removed that type A type of, for fuck's sake. No, copy deleted lines. Let's see. Body request response. That seems. Status is never. Okay, I need to check that. Fuck. Okay. Why is status never? Error. Mini. Status. I didn't copy cast status code, so that problem there. No, I didn't. Okay. Spec. Organization here also in organization pro. I need to run. I don't know what to do. And I need to run. Because I don't know what to do. Because I need to run. It's an enum. Type string enum. Okay, I need to fix this. So but I also have to go. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see you tomorrow-ish probably. Bye bye.